Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other?
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason.
Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
May I ask you what Miss Baker is doing here? How do you know her?
My business with Miss Baker is private, Mr. Pierce.
But you do know what kind of business Miss Baker is in, don't you?
I am no fool. Please believe that much, at least.
How did you come to meet Sarah Hawkins?
We were the wealthiest and most influential families on Darkwater. Of course we would know each other. And when Charles returned from Europe with his sweet little artist, she and her sinister paintings were destined to catch my husband's eye. He bought many of her works over the last 5 years. They adorn his macabre gallery.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The shambler is a painting.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. Did she really care for him after all? The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Esqueci que esse jogo tem essa bang.
A house of artists. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? Shambler. I need to see it.
Caralho, igualzinho no RPG. O Selbit se baseou mesmo nesse jogo, hein? Ou nessa história, né? É, foi nessa história, não foi nesse jogo.
Não, tá certo.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Eu acabei de abrir o piano na sorte. Mano, qual é a chance? Não deve ter sido sorte, não. Nem faz sentido ter sido sorte. Amigo, se a senhora me permite, eu vou explorar essa tua casa toda. Eu não tô nem aí.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph. I could use one of those. A strange Amerindian pendant. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
I found this drawing of a dagger. Did you come across anything like it in your reading?
Perhaps. I saw several daggers in the ledgers. I could always check. What I didn't find, however, was the slightest reason why I should help you, Detective.
I don't need your services. I can manage all on my own, thanks.
Do it then. Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Cara, que bizarro.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Por que tem um armário pra se esconder aqui?
The public entrance to the gallery.
Você sabe do porquê que tem um armário pra se esconder?
Não pode ter um armário pra se esconder.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Nada vai acontecer aqui. Tô na casa da mulher.
Tem certeza?
Como se fosse sair um monstro do nada.
Ué,
Vamos ver.
e mais pra frente na história, hein?
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Mano, No RPG do Selvit tinha uma parada. Ah, sei lá. Mas tem um bagulho aqui no jogo que é idêntico ao bagulho do RPG. Idêntico mesmo. Ó, vamos, será que vai sair um bicho daqui? Vamos ver, hein? Vamos lá. Uau, a sala ficou escura. Por que será? Ah, uau, um monstro. Eu nem sabia que isso ia acontecer. Ah, não quero mais jogar não.
Tá com medo?
Tô.
Tá mesmo?
Não começou ainda. Eu tô só, tá na cutscene ainda.
What the hell was that?
Tá, agora eu tô com medo. Porque eu não sei onde ele tá. Eu não posso olhar pra ele? Para, não tem graça. Para.
O cara está...
Ele tá correndo atrás de mim? Ai, para. Ai, não, para. Não tem graça, tá ligado? Eu não tô enxergando nada. Ah, eu tenho lanterna, né? Ai. O que eu tenho que fazer?
Damn! Did it hear that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Mas você vê que eu tô... Você
Não.
só gosta disso, imagina jogar de Outlast. Jogar Outlast.
Já joguei. O 2?
Ah,
O dois-
sei lá, né?
o dois-
Tem vários, né?
O 2 eu já joguei e o 1 eu vi alguém jogando. O PlayStation jogando. Eu tenho que matar esse bicho? Na faca?
Tem. Não sei.
Ai! Ah, eu tenho que quebrar o quadro. Ah.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Ah, nem dá tanto medo assim. Eu consigo fugir dele de... Caralho, mano. Ai, para. Ai. Ai, ele tá muito na minha cola, mano. Sai, mano! tenho vida? Ou é tipo...
Damn it! I have to use a specific dagger.
Como que eu sei qual o certo? Tá, eu acho que eu entendi. Ai, mano, que agonia, mano. Eu não posso olhar pra ele, Ele me vê quando eu olho pra ele. Não, não é isso não. Ai! Não, não é isso não. Ai. Ai, entra no armário. Ai, não dá. Não posso. Eu não posso jogar isso não, mano. Ai, que agonia de coisa atrás de mim, mano.
É um boss. Ai, mano, mas que saco esses caras também, né? Vamos jogar um pouquinho melhor. Eu dependo de vocês.
Ai. Tá, sem graça, tá ligado? Sem graça. Tu vai morrer agora, seu trouxa. Eu vi a sua fotinho. Não é? Eu errei, mano. Pô, mano, eu não gosto disso, tá ligado? Tá me incomodando, tá me dando... Ai, tá me dando... Tá me dando umas coisas aqui. Assim, não tem como eu saber, mano. Eu não sou vidente, tá ligado? Não, esse já foi. Esse já foi também. Não me parece ser esse. Ele tá indo. Não, ele tá vindo. Eu acho que é esse aqui, mano. Tem que arriscar, né, pai? Tem que arriscar com ele. Assim, eu não entendi o porquê ainda, né? Não é. monstro, sai do meu pé. Caraca, é hit kill, mano. Eu não posso deixar ele me pegar, não. É hit kill. Que isso?
O jogo é o quê?
What?
É um jogo 2D?
Não, é tipo, é um jogo em primeira pessoa mesmo.
Ah, tá.
Tá, calma. Tem alguma informação sobre ele? Eu não entendi, mano. Eu não entendi. Ah. Eu não li nada. Tá, dane-se. Tá, não foi esse. É tudo igual, né? Não foi esse, não foi aquele. Esse aqui eu não tentei. Caraca, ela tá muito rápida. Que isso, mano? Ela tá muito rápida. Ai, ai. Tá, ela me vê entrando no armário. Não, não dá pra entrar no armário na frente dela. Que legal. Eu não sei o que eu tenho que fazer, eu não sei qual que é a certa.
What the hell was that?
Que? Ah, mano, olha isso, cara. Não faz sentido.
Damn.
Tá, então
Maybe
vou-
I can use this dagger.
Calma, Samuel. Calma, pelo amor de Deus, você tá muito nervoso. Cruz credo. Calma.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Já foi esse.
Ah, quem é muito chato, né?
Esse aqui também. Tá aqui.
Olha esse lag desse cara.
Aqui já foi todos, tá ligado? Eu acho que só não foi esse. sei que eu tenho que usar um específico. Só que eu não sei qual. É esse aqui, pô! Ah, dá licença, eu vou correr de maluco. Se for esse aqui, acaba mesmo. É esse aqui, mano. Tá até brilhando o bagulho. Eu sou muito burro. Não é esse. Vambora. Iago, o que é um mandarim?
É um professor que tá andando por aí.
É o quê?
Sem rumo, né? Não, não com rumo.
Ok, ok. Assim, tem coisas que não tem graça, tá ligado? Tem coisas, sim, que não é divertido você botar num jogo. Para. Esses todos eu já botei, esse aqui também. E esse também. Eu já botei todos esses três. Deixa eu olhar pro lado agora. Tá, não é esse. Não é aquele. Não é esse também. Se eu tiver que testar todos. É esse aqui eu não tentei, né?
Que idiota. Ah, mentira, mano. Como? O jogo tem vantagem pra ele, só pode.
Tá, eu vi o símbolo, Eu tenho que achar isso. Eu tenho que achar esse símbolo, não é? Não é esse. Tem que ser esse.
Isso aqui ainda tá ganhando. Isso aqui ainda tá ganhando.
Tem que ser esse, mano. Foi o único que eu não botei, mano. Eu só queria sair daqui. Tô com medo. Tomei um susto. Mano, eu olhei de um lado, eu olhei de outro, não tava. Eu olhei pra um lado, não tava. Aí eu olhei pro outro, não tava. Eu falei, ué, onde é que será que ele tá? Aí eu olhei pra trás, morri. Ai, que merda, mano. Mano, mas que Coisa idiota.
What the hell was that?
Será que ia ficar mudando?
Que borrão.
Tem que bater nele. O que eu tenho que fazer, mano?
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Lugar errado. Lugar errado. Ixi, deu muito ruim. Deu muito ruim pra mim. Eu errei, não sabia.
Já jogou Splitgate, Thiago?
Já, eu era bom, só que eu parei de jogar.
Não. Bom, só pra desculpa. Aham. Tô nervoso.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Esse aqui eu não tentei.
Que trouxa.
Damn it! I have to use a specific dagger.
Ai, meu Deus, ele tava do meu lado. Caralho, ele não me viu. Se eu tiver que... Se eu tiver que tentar todos? Ah, mas ele tá muito medroso, mano. Ah, The Forest. Eu só conheço esse. E nem é tão de terror assim. Quando você joga muito, você até perde o medo. Agora, o novo... Ah, ele não tá atrás de mim não, né? Se eu morrer, eu vou ficar muito... Tá, ele tava atrás de mim mais ou menos. Ai, ai, ai. Ai, eu odeio esse jogo. Não, eu vou parar, vou parar.
Não! Mentira, não. Não pode ganhar, não. Você que tem que ganhar. Ganhe. Ganhe. Pelo amor de Deus. Nossa, jogou, né? Eu sou muito bom pra esses caras que a tela acompanha os caras ruins ao invés de mim, mano.
Por favor, só acaba. Eu não acerto. Eu não aguento mais. Eu não quero sofrer. Olha, tinha que ser esse.
This dagger looks different.
Esse punhal é diferente. Ah, você tá de brincadeira que era isso. Tá de brincadeira que era esse o tempo todo, mano.
Não, irmão, não, isso, pelo menos isso, pô. Tá, agora toma cuidado agora. Não, 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 não. Não, seu gato.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I
Ah, o cara quitou,
think so
mano.
too.
Não, você
I
não
ran,
pode me
screamed,
enganar.
broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
The creature, this dagger, was the only weapon capable of pushing it back. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with
Ai,
Irene.
mano, esses caras são muito ruins, velho. Ah, vamos.
Vamos, pô.
Quê?
Vamos, pô.
Vamos no oásis. Saco.
Saco? Você falou saco?
É, pá, porque. Saco. Por favor, espere. Ai, mano, eu sou muito bom, velho. Esses caras são muito bons.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams.
Irmão, parece
It's the
que
work
você
that
também
laid
entendeu,
the
né?
foundations of
Eu
psychoanalysis at the beginning of this
literalmente
century.
cara, não-
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Oh, esse cara é bom, mano. Calma, espera ele, espera, tem que esperar ele respawnar, então vou deixar eles ganharem, né? Ah, tu riu? Ah, tá bom. Sou bosta. Quem mandou você rir? Agora aí.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers placed truth on the same footing as a religion.
Legal, mano. A gente vai achando. Vou achando item pelo jogo e vai upando a minha perícia.
Vou esperar esse cara se acostumar porque eu sei que ele é bom. Ele é melhor do que eu, tá?
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Quanto mais ocultismo. Caraca! Quanto mais ocultismo, menos sanidade, né? Putz. Tá, eu vou upar isso aqui. Eu tenho quanto? Ah, acabou! Op. Enfim, já foi. Ah, eu tenho 4. Perfeito. Ah, eu perdi um. Isso vai afetar seu destino. Vai merda, eu só li um livro. Legal que eu saio de um jogo de escolha e vou pra outro. Poggers.
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Eu toda hora fico apertando o botão do...
To whom does this footprint belong? This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Abra o cofre.
Ah, mano. Eu vou por baixo, velho. Ele não tá indo por cima e eu tô só pegando.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Ele está no meu cofre. Preciso encontrar as pistas de combinação em 3 segundos.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Tá, mas qual é a senha?
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Arcana.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Pera, como assim? A resposta tá ali? Só pode estar ali? Opa, o que é isso aqui? Ah. Não tá em nenhum outro lugar, tá ali.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
E como que eu uso isso? O que é um fonógrafo, bro? O que é um... O que é um... fonógrafo?
Não sei.
Que merda. Oh! Ah, aqui, um fonógrafo.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Lembrando que eu já tinha uma suspeita nesse livro. Lembrando aí.
So these are the volumes that Drake... What did Drake say about this? Drake talked about a... So these are the volumes that... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular... So these are the volumes that Drake... What did Drake say about it? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake... What did Drake say about this collection?
Uma coleção de poemas, também conhecido como os versos do pesadelo foi extraordinário. 1908? 18 anos. Não, porque a senha é de 3.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
A senha do cofre é de 3 dígitos. Ah, mano, eu não sou bom em jogo de puzzle, mano. Eu me sinto tão idiota, cara. Ah, o xadrez. Ele falou do xadrez.
The Queen has little protection. The Queen has little protection.
E daí? A rainha tá desprotegida. Tá, então tem 3 puzzles, não tem só um. Tem o do
Queen
xadrez.
has little protection.
Vamos ouvir de novo.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Tá bom.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Um, 2, 3, 4. O puzzle do xadrez é 4. Vamos com essa cabeça. O puzzle do xadrez é 4. Ah! O do...
What did Drake say about this? Drake talked about a particular volume.
Ixi. Ô, Iago.
Oi.
X é 10, certo? Romano.
Número romano?
É.
Sim, é.
Se X é 10, então 11 é X1, não é? Ou é 1X? É, isso.
X e...
E o que é IX?
9.
Ah.
É basicamente subtrai 1, entendeu?
Tá, então... 4, 9 e o outro eu não entendi. Ouro? Ele falou de ouro. Onde que tem dinheiro aqui? Quero ver, não é esse o puzzle. Eu tô... O puzzle. Ah, mano, eu sou burro. Imagina, contar quantas gotas de sangue tem no chão. Não, nada a ver.
Que?
Ah, mano, eu briso muito, mano. Eu não gosto de jogo de puzzle. Quatro, 9. Temos 4, temos 9. Perfeito. 4, 9. Falta mais um. Ah, esse mais um eu posso chutar, né? Mas como é que eu vou chutar? Se eu nem sei a ordem também. Então vamos supor. O do meio é o xadrez. O do xadrez é 4. O do livro é o terceiro. O terceiro é 9. E aí, se a gente vir aqui, é só a gente chutar todos, que alguma hora acerta. Não é 4. Não é 5. Não é 6. Não é 7. Não é 8. Não é 9. Não é 0. Não é 1. Não é 2. Não é.
O cara tá realmente chutando toda a combinação de número possível.
Ah, mano, eu não sei o que fazer. The key of... Não, isso eu anotei. Isso tá nas minhas pistas. Vai, carai. Não tem nenhum número aqui. Eu vou ler de novo. Eu vou ouvir de novo. Eu vou ouvir de novo. Vamos lá, preste atenção.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Estou disposto a pagar pelo segredo que ele guarda. Ah, olha aqui, achei.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Um, dois... Pô, mas como é que eu sei qual é o centro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. São 6, então.
The Queen has little protection.
6, 4. Seis, 4, 9. 6, 4, 9. Mas pode ser que não seja nessa ordem. Não, não é 6, 4, 9. Porque eu já tentei 6, 4, 9 no chute. Mas vamos, só pra ter certeza aqui. Vai que abre. Tá, não. Vamos tentar 4, 4, 6, 9. Não? Vamos tentar então 4, 9, 6. 6. Foi? Ah, eu achei que tinha ido. Foi a minha câmera que bugou mesmo. Que merda. 9. Não. 9. 6, 4. 9, 4, 6. E se tiver algum número errado, mano? Ai, que raiva, eu não sei. Vamos ouvir de novo. Eu tenho que ouvir o do
I
xadrez.
finally understood that we were
Somos
only
apenas
pieces on
peças
the
no tabuleiro
chessboard
de
of the gods.
xadrez dos deuses.
Let those of us who are
Nós que ainda
still
estamos em
standing
pé
protect
precisamos
our white
proteger a
queen
rainha
from their
branca
dark
dos
soldiers.
soldados pretos.
I see our number dwindling.
Há cada vez menos
And
de
my will
nós. E minha força de
strengthens as my
vontade aumenta
apprehension
junto
grows.
com a minha apreensão.
We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Eu acho que é 4, mano. Eu acho que é 4. A não ser que esses dois em pé, fora do jogo, conte. Que eu acho que não é. Então, 4. Eu acho que do xadrez é o único certo. Se
The
pá.
chalice of knowledge.
Pera, deixa eu ouvir o 3 de novo pra ver o que ele fala.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of
No, no
Arkham
es, no,
Edition.
no
I
es.
finally
no,
understood, and these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Tá, é isso.
The chalice of knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Não, são 5, cara. Porque o 6 eu tô contando de novo. Idiota. 5, 4, 9. Pô, eu errei um número só, mano. Que bobagem, que bobagem. Que bobagem, tá ligado?
Conseguiu?
Não. É porque o jogo não me dá a ordem. Ele só me dá os números. Aí eu tenho que ir aprender na sorte. Porra. O primeiro é 5. O segundo é o xadrez 4. E o terceiro é 9. Vamos lá. Nada? Tá bom, legal. Agora, tá errado ou tá na ordem errada? É fogo, mano. Que jogo merda. 4, 5, 9. 9, 4, 5. 5, 9, 4. Ah, mano, eu não sei, eu não sei. Deixa eu ler a carta de novo. Ó, o que tá escrito na carta, cadê? Parece que foi tipo... Minha única esperança, meu corpo... Cada cilindro está numerado, embora seja como o grande autor disse, a ordem é o prazer da razão, mas a desordem é o deleite da imaginação. De fato, apesar da minha preferência pelo caos organizado, devo admitir que muitas vezes a razão prevalece. Tá,
Não,
calma.
o pessoal tá desligando.
Vixe. Se a razão prevalece, então é na ordem. Então... Calma. Calma. Calma aí. Tá, é 9. Mas será que é isso que ele quis dizer?
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about. What did Drake say about this collection?
Ó, não é 5, 4, 9. Só se for 4, 4. Só se eu tiver contado muito errado e for 4. Aí, viu? Não é. O que que eu tô errando? Vamos supor que seja xadrez. Então, tem 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Eu vou tentar 5, eu vou tentar 6. Não é 6. Por que eu tô tentando 4? Se é 3. Meu Deus. Meu Deus. Como pode? Como pode? Ok.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Volta aí.
Show me his file.
Opa.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. 30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums, necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Não tem
Dr.
como
Cole,
jogar.
may I know what you're doing to my
Qual jogo?
patient?
What I'm doing?
Sei lá, ué. se
How
você
about
quiser.
what you've done to him?
Let
Qualquer
us
jogo dá.
calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your
Fala o jogo aí que eu
insinuations.
baixo. Só
I've
que não
done
vai
to
baixar
him
hoje.
what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of
Ah, é, né? Também tem o problema
an
da sua
animal.
arte.
Fascinating. An
Yeah.
animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps.
Isso é verdade.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
É, dá pra gente tentar jogar o Human Fall Flat. Você já jogou?
Não, nunca joguei não.
Office.
Everybody
você
says
já?
it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's
Mas
so
pra jogar,
unfair.
melhor esperar todo mundo, que dá pra, tipo, até 8 pessoas.
It's temperamental, if I
Yes.
understand correctly. Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Caralho, que lugar horrível, mano.
Dá pra tentar jogar The Escapist 2, nunca joguei The Escapist.
Dá pra jogar o quê?
É The Escapist.
Que merda é essa?
É um jogo de escapar, né? Eu acho.
Ah, The Escapistes.
Então, esse mesmo.
Também nunca joguei, não.
Eu botei pra instalar.
Vai que baixa rápido. Ah, mas é o Anthony que tem que baixar, mano.
É 3.5 GB.
Deixa eu ver se ele tá online. Não, ele não tá online. Mas eu vou mandar um áudio pra ele. Fala, meu príncipe. Teria como, assim, teria como você botar o jogo 2 lá, o jogo de o The Escapistes 2 na biblioteca, assim, de bobeira, assim. Mas não precisa baixar não, só, tá ligado? Ah, adoro fazer uma gracinha, né?
Mas você consegue botar, tipo, você
Não consigo não, consigo? Na conta dele?
Você vai na PlayStation Store, pela conta dele, né, obviamente. Vai em PS Plus, vai lá pros catálogos de jogos e tá lá, ué. Aí você só adiciona a biblioteca. Aí você visualizar os jogos e adiciona a biblioteca.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Ah, essa desgraça.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
What a week, huh? But Captain.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Hey, esse cara sou eu.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Caralho, quanta coisa pra fazer. Eu amo isso no jogo, mano. Muita coisa pra fazer. Tão bom.
Dr. Colden.
Tão bom ter 500 coisas pra fazer. Olha quem tá aqui.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. and I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone on Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Ethan. Nome dele é Ethan.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Gay.
It's a quiet little town.
Gay?
Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Eu falei game.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. His binds left bloody wounds. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Mrs. Sanders?
Olha quem tá aqui. A mulher.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Caralho, eu que boto ordem nesse lugar, porra. Todo mundo fazendo merda.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Ah, aqui onde eu tava antes.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh, well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Tá, eu já dei uma volta completa nesse lugar, né?
Let's hope I can go through the administration office. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Tá, é só isso. É uma... Eu não entrei aqui, não
Doctor,
entrei.
those people need you at the dormitory.
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
Ué, mas eu já falei com todo mundo.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more.
Já falei contigo, né, meu primo? E contigo, paizão? Opa, contigo, tudo certo? Fala aí, senhora, e aí, tudo certo? Opa, boa tarde, tudo certo aí? Opa, olá, boa noite, tudo certo?
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Opa, amigão, tudo certo
I'll
aí?
just sleep a bit.
Dr. Colden?
Opa, amigo, tudo certo? Demorou. E aí, amigão, tudo certinho? Opa, de boa aí, amigão? Fala, amigo.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Tá, eu acho... que não tem mais nada pra ver.
Eu já te mostrei, mas tipo, eu não consigo superar isso daqui não.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Eu vou sair aqui da party só pra escutar um áudio e quando eu voltar. Quando eu terminar de escutar, eu volto.
Demorou.
Doctor?
I'll tend to it.
Uma ferramenta. Tipo onde?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you. Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Tá, e o que isso tem a ver, tá ligado?
Dr. Colden?
Tá, e agora pra achar aquela sala de novo? Eu vim pra cá. Não, não vim pra cá.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Opa, fica à vontade aí.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Voltei.
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Eu acabei de resolver um puzzle na cagada. Só mexendo o botão.
I should go another way.
És tu?
Mano, tipo... Não era um puzzle impossível, tá ligado? Era só um quebra-cabecinha. Quebra-cabecinha? What the fuck? Era só um quebra-cabeça, tipo, simples.
This is where Fuller found
Só
his
que eu fui
diagnosis
mexendo e desbloqueei. Minha mãe chegou, peraí. Ele saiu. Ah, são 8 horas, cara.
Conclusions, session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her acceptance.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? Why is Ethan on medication? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
Ah, é bem
I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. We're running out of this medicine. I know. Once again. Can't you do Donovan?
É difícil saber com quem eu falei, com quem eu não falei. Tudo a mesma pessoa. O modelo deles são tudo iguais.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Dr. Colden?
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
Pardon me, but could you remind me what her case is?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney
Oi.
problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Comer?
I'm sorry, but I don't have time for this right now.
They're taking us for fools.
Aguenta aí um pouco. Só vou extrair só. Warframe.
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
So, Doctor...
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference. Thank you again, Doctor.
Só pra...
Já volto aqui rapidão. Pegar minha chão.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Opa. É.
E se todo mundo baixar Dead by Daylight?
Deus me livre. Eu baixo, mas eu vou me irritar e vou
Não, tá
desinstalar.
maluco? Eu não jogo esse jogo faz anos já. Ai. Go to the dig site. Mentira, ok.
I pray that Colden is really here, and alive. An old diary.
Pô, eu vou ter que...
How old is Fuller, really?
Vai ter o quê?
Eu vou ter que ficar fugindo de enfermeira, mano.
Damn it.
eu upar 3 de eloquência e upar 1 de psicologia.
Oi. Deixa eu mostrar aqui. Agora a gente vê.
Opa, tranquilo. Opa, tranquilo.
The Scylla is here, like in the vision. Colden came this way. Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. What the... Fuller, too.
Pera, tá no final? É como se estivesse no final. Por que tem gente do sanatório aqui? Essa merda é um hospital?
No! No! My God! What is happening to me?
Hã? Hein? Ah, vai a merda.
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else. What happened? Something has changed, but what?
um armário pra se esconder, mano. Eu não quero me esconder. Eu não, tô de boa. Vai vir monstro atrás de mim aqui não, né? Hein? Tá vendo? Isso não tem graça, tá ligado?
It has trapped you.
Eu caí na armadilha do destino.
Vou jantar aqui. Quando eu terminar, eu volto.
Ok. Tá, tipo assim. Não tem graça, tá ligado? Tem um bicho por aí? Não, né? Por que que isso tá pela parede, mano?
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Caralho, não tô entendendo nada. Vou ter que ir lá embaixo. que eu tava. Tem um armário ali. Tipo, ferrou. Porque tem um armário ali. Da merda. Legal. Legal. Ai, meu coração. Nossa. Isso não foi legal. Isso não foi nem engraçado, tá ligado? Isso foi no mínimo preocupante. Assim, eu não gostei.
It looks like things are back to normal.
Uhum. São 9 horas. Eu, hein? Ferro.
What's going on? It never ends. Damnation. That's me.
Oh God! I gotta get out. I got.
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now. No, it can't be. No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop! Colden?
Que brisa, hein? Sarah.
What in God's name?
Sabia.
Sarah. What did they do to you? Can you speak? Sarah.
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's of the oldest green. A violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
I have seen the same color. not as vivid as you said.
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us. It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the?
Oh no.
This way. Just you wait.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards? What the?
Oh no.
This way.
Yeah. I got this. Okay. Wait.
Oi.
The machine.
Hã? O Iago, eu não lembro se tem, mas se tu tiver eu já volto.
Mas o resto dela, sei lá, eu não achei muito legal. Xizão! Ah, mano, o cara é level 3, mano. Eu não vou adicionar ele, não. Eu ia se ele fosse level mais alto. Olá, voltei. Você tá fazendo ou não? É. Você tá fazendo? Não. Por que não? Não tem tudo. Tudo mesmo? Tudo? Sim. Isso é tudo repetido. Ah, tá. Tem uma coisa que é nova, na verdade, que é o João. Os bonequinhos de cabeça mole, sabe? Mas, é só pra customizar o quarto. É. Eu quero que tenha aquele evento lá de novo no site. É, de player novo. Não, aniversário. Só no que vem então, né? Essa eu quero, gente. No caso, esse ano. É. É, pesquisa aí. Acho que foi em outubro. Opa. Outubro ou novembro? Época do Bichinho das Trevas, não? Ah, é? Eu apliquei pra um beta de um jogo aí, se você quiser, Wayfinder. Acho que já apliquei pra ele. Não, não fiz não. Eu botei para o PS4. Eu não botei PC não, porque, né? PC tá. Sei lá, Ian. Yeah. PC tá. Aí agora eu só tô esperando o e-mail. E, tipo, a classe, entendeu? Não é nem... É, tem um também, Blue Protocol. Tá. Eu não vou jogar muito, só vou pegar esse negócio da isso. RPG Lot. Ah, é, eles também vão abrir de novo servidor de Diablo. Cara, vai ficar provavelmente no final de semana, não consigo. Deixa eu ver aqui. Vai ser em maio, né, no caso. 12 a 14, provavelmente então é final de semana mesmo. 12, sexta-feira, sábado e domingo. Você não vai conseguir então. Aí vai ter que também matar um boss aí novo, boss de mundo, pra conseguir uma montaria especial. Aí. É. Corby! Acho que o Medo já tá aqui já, mano. Como é que destrói a colmeia mesmo? Procura uns mods laranja, amarelo. Ah. Hive is vulnerable. Kill it. Oh. Ah, mano, eu realmente quero a mesa, velho. Irmão, pelo amor de Deus, vem pra cá, seu level 3 inútil. E não! Pra onde você tá indo, cara? Pronto, irmão, não existe mais bicho aqui não. Pronto, vamos. Vem pra cá agora. Vem. Pelo amor de Deus. Aí, finalmente, tava na hora. Bora. Tá. Mas que não tem outra porta dessa. Se tiver, eu choro.
Alô?
Alô?
Oi, voltei, tava comendo.
It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it. I'd be better off finding a tool. Perfect. All right. That should do it. Let's move.
Where the hell do you think you're going, woman?
I'm your puppet no more, you bastard!
You're my wife. My wife. You owe me obedience.
Leave her alone! We're leaving this crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife. Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you? No! Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck? All you did for her safety was throwing her in this rat hole. I hid her well enough. You let Fuller play with her. Stop. I did everything I could to protect her. But her identity, her power, is what threatens her. What? Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am?
She's weak, physically and mentally.
Do not make the mistake of thinking she's a feeble woman. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, Detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Ah, já tem. Legal. Esse aqui eu peguei no. Veio com a Trinity. Mas tem que falar, cara. Eu vou pesquisar com a pesquisa. Aí, tipo, muda quando isso aqui, sabe? Olha ali, ó. Nós te offering another 3 times your back. 2 dias. Ah. Eu? Aí você tem que ficar bem isso aí, se você quiser alguma coisa daí. Ah, e é só olhar isso aqui, ó. É, daqui a 10 dias eu nem preciso entrar. Porque vai ser Trinity nova. Eu até entraria por causa do ponto. Você já vem de Rio, já? Eu tenho um. Eu tenho companhia não. Eu tenho onde cancelar.
No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine!
Caralho, você tem 37%. 80%.
Simon.
Come on. It's over now. How are you, Bradley?
Ah, it's you, Pierce. I'm just worried about Marie. I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
You knew her better than I did, but don't you think that it would betray Marie's way of thinking? She spent her life saving lives. So wouldn't killing someone in cold blood be contrary to her convictions?
Yeah. You're probably right.
We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always. I prefer to be alone.
Cool, I guess.
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth? What kind of ritual was she preparing? Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here? Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. How did she survive her encounter with the Shambler? How did she react? Was she afraid? Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife. Damn it. The entrance to the tunnel has been buried following the cave-in. But at least I didn't dream it.
Pô, mano, eu quero jogar Overwatch. Pô, mano, deu
tá
muita
mutado,
vontade de jogar
tá
Overwatch.
mutado. Você não falou isso não, né? Você não falou isso. Você não acabou
Deu
de dizer
muita
essas palavras, não.
vontade deu muita vontade de jogar Overwatch agora.
Será que deu mesmo? Tem certeza disso? Tem certeza que você tá pronunciando essas palavras? Essa frase?
Ah, eu vou, mano. Agora tá bom.
Tem certeza? Você tem certeza disso?